Eagle Rock, a diverse and culturally rich neighborhood located on the northeastern side of Los Angeles, California. Recently named LA's coolest neighborhood by LA Weekly, this LA suburb is home to a diverse group of Americans. With its eagle-shaped landmark and its bohemian hipster vibe, it is approximately 4.95 square miles wide and is nestled between Pasadena and Glendale. Today, it is home to many hardworking Americans and home to some of LA's foodie favorites such as Auntie M's and Ford Cafe. The three major ethnicities that make up this community are Hispanic, White, and Asian. Around 27.1% of the local population identify as Mexican American. 16.1% of the 32,000 individuals living in Eagle Rock identify as Filipino American.
Income and social class are important to look at to determine which groups have the greatest buying power. Groups with the same income are normally involved with similar tastes and various interests. The median household income is $67,253. Even in a city such as LA, that is pretty high. Consumer spending is around $608 million per household, that is an average of $61,000. Approximately 3,300 residents in this community make anywhere between $60,000 to $125,000 annually. An estimated 2,500 residents make between $40,000 to $60,000 a year, and around 1,900 average between $20,000 to $40,000 per year. Eagle Rock's common segments, according to the cluster technique presently, are the Cosmopolitans, American Dreams, Bohemian Mix, Urban Achievers, and Urban Elders. These different clusters display some market differences and as well as similarities.
Located beside most bus stops in Eagle Rock are wastebaskets. If you stand by one long enough, you will undoubtedly view several people walk by these and scavenge through them looking for recyclable cans and bottles. From observation, one can guess that these people are not hardcore environmentalists. Most of these people are more likely to be amongst the homeless that survive on the streets of Eagle Rock, or individuals from lower income households. These residents appear to be recycling out of necessity and not out of concern. According to Simply Math's database, over 50% of the population have stated that they sometimes and very often recycle things like glass beverage bottles, plastic beverage bottles, paper, and paper boxes. If you walk around the neighborhoods, you will see that the streets are very clean and that people often use the wastebaskets available to them on the streets to dispose of their trash.
According to a recent study from Antoniti and Maitland, consumers who believe that their decisions can significantly affect environmental and social issues are more likely to behave sustainably. On a nationwide survey measuring the attitudes and opinions on how strongly residents agree that they would buy less expensive eco-friendly products, 34% of Americans strongly agree that they would buy less expensive eco-friendly products. 25% of the population in Eagle Rock also said they would strongly agree. 42% of Americans also said that they feel a personal obligation to be environmentally responsible, although only 28% of these residents agree on these issues. Sentiments such as this could change in the next decade or so. As a result, the data shows that there is a significant group of residents who are interested in buying eco-friendly products, but may not have the income to support this lifestyle. Over the last few years, there has been an explosion of interest in the possibilities for sustainable development through new developments in everyday food practices. These innovative developments are sustainable food production, consumption, waste management in cities, towns, and regions found in North America. North America has seen a steady growth of community gardens, farmers markets, and institutional buying programs. While observing the community, we found that this is true to Eagle Rock. The community is flooded with markets and businesses that contribute to sustainable living. 27% of the nation's households state that they purchase and consume organic food. 22% of the local population also says that when shopping for food, they are actively looking for organic products. This is much higher than the nation, where only 11% of the nation say that they're actively searching for only organic foods when shopping. Residents can enjoy the local food scene at places like Auntie M's Kitchen, which has become a local fixture in the community. It creates its menu around seasonal available fresh fruits and vegetables. Ford Cafe is another local favorite. Founded by Michelle and Corey Wilton, they harvest the freshest organic ingredients the local farmers market has to offer to create their comforting seasonal dishes.
What are consumers buying? Are they really buying organic products? If so, what are they spending their money on? As we already saw, residents in the Zipcode said that they were more likely to buy organic products, and a large portion of their purchases were of sustainable products. So what exactly are they buying? The bulk of the products that are being consumed are organic yogurts and meats at 13%, 11% of the purchases are of breads and cereal, and milk at 9%. Surprisingly, less than 1% is purchasing organic baby food. Consumers in this area are more likely to purchase organic over baby food. Only 2% of the nation reported that they were more likely to purchase organic baby food for their children. This could be for a number of reasons, such as preferring breastfeeding over bottled baby foods, or opting to use the products that they purchase at the markets to make their own baby food. 5% of the population has also reported to buying seeds, bulbs, fertilizers that were organic. This is much higher than the nation, which only 3% reported to purchasing some sort of organic insecticide. This shows that at least 3% of the local population strongly identifies as an organic consumer and cares about sustainable growing practices in their garden, lawns, or the community garden. Not only are they supporting businesses that encourage sustainable food practices, they're also extending this lifestyle to other aspects of their daily lives. 11.18% reported to either carpooling or using public transportation. On the area shows that the local consumers support their local businesses. They also extend this behavior to other aspects of their daily lives, such as non-durable goods. As we've seen, this community is on their way to becoming a sustainable city. With the nation at 42%, Eagle Rock is not that far behind at 28%. Although many residents from this area currently do not feel a personal obligation to be environmentally responsible, that does not signify that they are unwilling to participate in sustainable activities. If marketers truly want to encourage sustainable practices amongst the community, the strategy would be to target the youth and offer incentives to the public. The community are more likely to participate if given the proper incentives, and over time these actions will become second nature and incentives will no longer be required.